Hi everyone, we're going to determine the appropriate rotation formulas to use so that the new equation contains no xy terms. And these are for conics, and you should have already done conics, but now we're dealing with where b doesn't equal 0. And what we're going to use is our double angle for cotangent, and our formula for that is going to be a minus c over b. So here's your a, there's your b, there's your c. So basically the first three terms when the conic's in standard form. Another thing you need to know is if cotan of 2 theta is positive, then we're going to use quadrant 1 here. And for our angle, just to have not the double angle, you divide everything by 2. And so that will give you that our angle is in between 0 and 45 degrees. However, so this would be quadrant 1. And if cotan of 2 theta is negative, then we're going to be in quadrant 2. And if you just, if you divide everything by 2 here, you get 45 is less than theta is less than 90 degrees. So it can't be 45 degrees because it can equal 45 degrees in quadrant 1. Now both of these are in quadrant 1. So basically we're just splitting quadrant 1 by 45 here. So here's an example we have. So we're going to write down our ABCs. Our A equals 1. Our B equals the square root of 3. And our C equals 2. So I'm going to use this formula here. Say cotan of 2 theta equals 1 minus 2 over square root of 3, which equals negative 1 over square root of 3, which is negative square root of 3 over 3. So we know we're in this area. So in that case, we have cotan of 2 theta. And what we're going to do is, first of all, determine where, just like we did with trigonometry, you have 2 theta equals 120 degrees. So divide both sides by 2. So our angle is 60 degrees. So, and that follows this form here. Okay, 60 degrees is in between 45 and 90. Now we're just going to use our rotation formulas, which is x equals x prime cosine of theta minus y prime sine of theta. And we're going to use y equals x prime sine of theta plus y prime cosine of theta. And when you do this, we're going to get x equals x prime cosine of, well, we already know what cosine of 60 degrees minus y prime sine of 60 degrees. And then for y, we get x prime sine of 60 degrees plus y prime cosine of 60 degrees. And that's going to yield, for this one, star, that's a star, we get x equals 1/2 x prime minus square root of 3 over 2 y prime. And for this one, we get y equals square root of 3 over 2 x prime plus 1 over 2 y prime. And to simplify it further, I'm going to pull out a 1/2 here, and you get x prime minus square root of 3 y prime. And for this one, I'm going to pull out a 1/2, and you get square root of 3 x prime plus y prime. Right, and that is our solution right there. Okay, the next videos I'm going to do, I'm going to go a little faster and probably not go over so much of all of this part in here. Okay, thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.